Good morning.
Good morning, Dee.
Good morning. एक second, I'm just sending the message to someone.
No problem.
And anyways, let more people join and then we begin.
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot of disturbance. Kiran, at your end, can you mute yourself, please?
Sure. Thank you.
So I'm at this new place today. Yesterday I reached here, and it's a very beautiful natural place to just be. And it's like there's a lake besides, and it's full of greenery. And where I'm staying is a very very beautiful tree house. So yeah, basically it's like a lot of peas, peas, and it's like it's so like um
Good
amazing.
morning, Didi.
Good morning.
Mm. Greenery behind, so good na? Fresh
It's
ekdam.
it's a very beautiful place that I'm living in. मुझे camera ये करना आता नहीं है, but otherwise I could have showed. Like for example, this is the whole thing, tree here, and I'm here. So this is the view.
Wow, it's really pretty. Wow, super.
Really nice.
And the sound of the birds is so soothing.
That's the most beautiful thing about this place. Early morning, I like woke up at 5 with this beautiful, different voices. Such amazing, different sounds of birds, and then the sun rising now, and like you know, and even in the night because it was so silent, and those different insect sounds, and basically sounds of nature, I would say. So soothing. I could just sleep so peacefully. I woke up also so like happily. I think if all of us could, realize the power of greenery and allowing things to be natural. Oh my God, it's so amazing. And when we have like destroyed, like making buildings and this and that and everything, the earth is poor thing. It's like damaged.
That is why it is returning back to us in the form of COVID.
Correct.
You actually see it.
It is. It is
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Nature also says, "Ki, give me a stop. Even I can live, I can stay, be
Yeah,
by myself.
absolutely.
Did it not? So I'm in turn giving you this punishment now.
Yeah, true
Like
that.
last year, lockdown time, it was so peaceful to see that no
No
transport
vehicles, yeah, no
vehicles,
vehicles
that's the
around,
whole
and
thing.
ekdam shanti, no pollution, no
But
traffic.
see a difference in the greenery also. They were living actually their life.
Absolutely. Not just that, even lot of turtles, birds, and the uh, roads were filled with more animals and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a beautiful place. I mean, my friend Geeta had invited me. She'd been telling me since 15 days. There's a small bird here, like just sitting here. So it's a very, matlab, uh, I can just live forever in a place like this and not
I can
like,
hear the peacock.
yeah,
Wow.
peacock. There are small, different birds, and
Bird
Maina,
orchestra is playing, it seems.
yeah, it's very beautiful. So yeah, I
Lovely.
mean, basically, the reason also that I chose this particular room in this place is a tree house. It's more expensive than the other rooms, but for me it was like if I have to do anyways online work, might as well be in a place which is um, just by myself and do whatever I want to do. And it's a very, this place is basically called the Hidden Oasis, and they, otherwise if there's no lockdown and all, they keep conducting a lot of workshops here. They know they have this place for more than 23 years now, and so they conduct workshops on diabetes, getting diabetes free without medicines and stuff like that. So they
Wow.
cook vegan food, and like it's a, they have their own principles. There'll be a gong that will ring in the morning at one time, afternoon at one time, and evening at one time. Before 7 to 8, everything dinner should be done. There's no shore sharaba. There's nothing. Only you can walk, have nature walks. You can play badminton. You can do all of that is there. There's a community hall for if you want to just listen to music and be there and all of that. And
Where
otherwise,
is it?
everybody's. It's near 1 hour from Pune.
From Pune.
Yeah. So matlab basically nothing. Geeta, my friend, has been here for more than 20 days now. So she had been telling me कि एक बार तू आ, एक बार तू आ, तेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. So I said, okay, for a week I'll come. But even if you come, if you go to such places for a week, your, I think another 3 months or 6 months are like taken care of.
Charged up.
Like battery charge ho gayi. Unplugged from the
Let's
regular
see your
life.
tree house, please. Can we see your tree house?
I don't know from this if I can show it, but I don't know how to do the switch of the camera. Like
No
कैसे करते
problem.
हैं मुझे पता नहीं actually.
You can just take a laptop. Like, it's okay. You don't have to.
No, but how will I
I
show
can
this
just.
side? I mean, um,
Oh,
it
can you move your laptop a bit that side?
ऐसे
Like,
ऐसे.
just twist your laptop. Ha ha ha. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
This is
this.
the easiest way.
Yeah. So this is how it is. I don't know if it is showing well.
It's very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Showing.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, matlab, getting up in the morning and then coming and sitting here and doing the work from here was like, wow, how does it get better than this? It's like that. So yeah, and I just am so grateful to my friend Geeta, who she kept insisting. I told her, "Nahi yaar, abhi bahut kaam hai. I can't come, and it's expensive, and like I don't want to spend that much money right now." Aise waise. But she just said, "You just come." She kept telling you, "Just come," and that's how sometimes we have so many things in our head. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, it's COVID time, oh, this time, that time, blah, 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 money, etc., etc. And we miss on opportunities. And somebody who's telling you, somebody who loves you, who cares for you, is telling you something out of experience because she's been here for more than 1 month, 20 days or 1 month now. So she kept telling me, she's telling me, Bandana, you're going to love it. You just come. And then apart from that, even for the tree house, she said, so there's this tree house and this and that. Then I was like, no, but will there be Wi-Fi? I have to do these 3 Souls Temple workshops every day. Without Wi-Fi, I cannot. And I can't give up on this commitment, blah, blah, blah. And I'm giving all the reasons and justifications why I may not come and I may not choose the tree house and I may not do this, I may not do that. But then she said, Acha sun, let's stop talking about it. You come, you see every room, you see the tree house, you see everything, see the whole place. If you don't like na, मैं तेरे को घर drop कर दूंगी गाड़ी में. Now, having such friends is such a blessing. Like, having people who care for you. Yeah. Think of the devil and the devil appears. She's walking. So there's this whole huge area where you can walk like, for an hour in just nature. It's so beautiful. So just I was talking about her and she's just walking that side and she just said a hi. Oh yeah, aja, aja, aja. Come here, come here. I want to show your face to other people.
Oh, what's going on?
Soul's Temple, Baba.
Hi.
So yeah, so
Hi.
she's Geeta. I'd been talking about you.
Okay.
Hi.
You guys are welcome to the heaven that she chose to come and show you a glimpse of. So if you want to feel it, just come.
Yeah, I wanted to
Have a
be
good
there.
day.
Chalo, bye. So yeah, I mean, you get to, life shows you such people, life shows you such opportunities. Life gives you a lot of things you can cherish, you can enjoy, you can um, utilize the gifts that come. But we do not completely, totally receive it or avail it because of all our, different things that we keep thinking about, you know, that what about this, what about that, what about this, what about that. And when we say a yes, right, when we say yes to an opportunity, a friend, um, like for example, when I met this lady Geeta, like this is in 2019 in Dattu's foundation, I met her. But I'm like so occupied in my work and everything. She used to call me like, come home, we'll do a bar swap. I'll be, yeah, I'll come. And then I would never catch up. I wouldn't have time to catch up and everything. Then once I went, and then there were a lot of people, and then I was like, yeah, there are too many people. I can't handle that much people and all that. So then I told her, no, next time I come, I'll come only when you're around, ऐसे. Because I really liked her a lot. So slowly, 2 or 3 times when we met, and then she took me to Mehrabad. Then November, Diwali, she took me to Goa along with her, and it's a very fair kind of a, you know, when it is expenses and all, it's fair calculation and all that. But at the same time, the the spirit of generosity is about that. Oh, whenever I'm having fun, I think of you, right? That is generosity. Whenever I'm happy, I want you also to experience that happiness. Now, such people, if you have in life, even if it's like a handful of such people, I would say consider yourself, super blessed. And never say no, I would say. That's what this experience has taught me, that if someone you care, someone you love is showing you some, opportunity and telling you that I know you're going to like it, I know you're going to benefit from it. So sometimes just keeping everything aside, that okay, fine. Um, Let me not think, let me just do it, right? And when you just do it, things open up. And see, we spoke of the languages of love. These are the languages of love in action, right? The words of appreciation. I came and then we both hugged each other and it was like, oh my God, after so long I'm meeting you, you know. So that physical touch, this fun that she said, she came and she said, you all also come and all of that. She's like that. She's this very, very much, uh, she's an embodiment of fun energy. So whenever I see her, I get like really inspired to live life in a very different way. She keeps traveling to different places and she keeps doing these experiments in exotic locations and just being, at places for 15 days, 1 month, and then she'll just chill and she'll do stuff like that. She was on juice, like for example, for 1.5 days, she's just on juice, no food, nothing. And apart from that, she's walking and she's doing everything here. So how does a person get all this strength from? She's also same my age. Okay. She has a daughter who's 24, has a son who's around, 18. How does one get this strength and where does one get this strength and energy from?
That's your inner strength. I think everybody has it, but we don't tap into it.
Yes, it's your inner strength. What makes you connected to your inner strength?
Being authentic, uh,
Yes.
and
And
being spontaneous. I mean, that's, I don't know whether it's related here or,
it is. Yes.
yeah.
More than anything else, what am I um, trying to get at is being willing to gift and receive love.
Yeah, so true.
She just came here, some community living, something she saw, and she came. She's interacting with everybody. She's running bars for everybody, just like that here. And she's doing her stuff. She's singing. She's just dancing. She's doing stuff just like that for no reason. You can say, okay, because if you have money, then you don't need to think about money. Money can be one of the privileges, right? But so many people have money in the world, much more money than Geeta has.
It's a
How many
choice.
people are living life like this, right? So it's not about the money, it's a choice. It's a choice of being this person who's unaffected by anything and just living life joyfully and spreading joy wherever she goes. There's this quote, uh, some people spread happiness wherever they go, and some whenever they go. So there are a lot of some who spread happiness whenever they go, and there are few some who spread happiness wherever they go. So yeah, that's my friend Geeta. I'm just expressing my gratitude to the universe for just bringing her to my life. It's been just 1.5 years, and people think, oh, you look like chuddy buddies, like as if you know each other from the childhood. But some people come with a special gift in your life, and when we say yes to those, and when we say yes to the similarities, nahi keh rahi hu main, the difference. She's very different than I am. I'm not at all like her. She's not at all like me. But the dissimilarities, when we can rejoice in the dissimilarities and, kind of appreciate the similarities that we all have with each other, the world can be such a beautiful place to live in. Instead of envying, competing, instead of comparing, instead of feeling that, oh, she has this I don't have, or he has this I don't have, or he is more talented than me, I'm less, or this person has more knowledge and I have less, this family has more privileges, my family has less. Like, really, how much time do we want to waste of our life in thinking about all these comparisons, complaints, and criticisms and competitions? And people will say healthy competition. There is no healthy competition, by the way. Competition is unhealthy, period. So these are the things, thankfully, I used to have like for a little while in my life in the beginning years. But after that, I just like innately, I never compared myself. I didn't compete with anybody. I didn't have like too many complaints about life and criticisms, maybe because I was very fond of that. Um, क्या वो दोहा है ना, निंदक नियरे राखिए आंगन कुटीर छुपाए बिन पानी साबुन बिना निर्मल करे सुभाए. So I used to read all this in the college and everything. I'd be like, ha, you should have criticizers around you. Until they became so much that I was like, okay, now अब और निर्मल नहीं करना. हो गया जितना निर्मल होना था. Now you all may leave. I would like to have more
Tata, bye bye.
kinder people around me. So that thanks to access consciousness, I was like, just F off. I only want, kind people and nice people, generous people who are loving and caring around me. That makes us thrive. That makes us get in touch with our inner strength. We think challenges make us stronger. Challenges make us stronger in the moment, but in the long run, they make us a lot more weaker than we already, perceive us to be, because we start getting used to, looking at life as a challenge and looking at life as a battle that we have to fight, looking at life as a एक जंग है जैसे कोई जीतना है. But that is not what life is.
But
It's
Didi, challenges even motivates you to go out of your comfort zone and try or test you yourself also many a times. Depends
yeah,
what kind of
correct.
challenge you pick it up actually.
Actually, not just what kind of challenge. It is also how long do you want to remain in that challenge zone.
Yeah, because when you achieve something in some level where you have thought about, you
Yeah.
will feel happy about it. And then you know that you can still go more ahead.
Yeah, and what if we could get all that we desire to get with enthusiasm rather than
Yeah.
difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Difficulties are
by
always there because only then you keep moving and moving ahead.
that's again a point of view ना गुंजन. अगर हमको ऐसा लगेगा कि difficulties are the reason why we are moving ahead, we'll keep on inviting more difficulties.
No, 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 not that. Like challenges me difficulties when it keeps coming to you, you
Yeah,
start solving them. And then
yeah,
you start moving ahead to shape yourself and it's analyzed, ki, yes, I want to do this, I want to do that, I choose this or choose that.
yes.
All these things go hand to hand.
Correct. If you are a person who is kind of analytical and who can gauge, like, okay, that SWOT analysis जिसको बोलते हैं, strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Okay. So SWOT analysis जो लोग regular basis पे करते हैं या जो लोग ये सब चीजें जानते हैं कि हाँ ठीक है, there's more to life than just uh, what I'm just going on doing in my life with or without any motive, right? And when people get into a focused, motivated space, motivated life, then they don't have time for nonsense. Okay, because time ही नहीं है ना बॉस. कहाँ बैठ के मैं इसकी उसकी तेरी मेरी कचर पचर. When I
Hey,
Yeah, so when I'm talking about, you know inviting kind, caring, generous people, that is also, we think that it's a challenge कि इस दुनिया में बहुत कम ऐसे लोग हैं, बट इस दुनिया में बहुत ऐसे लोग हैं जो हैं वाकई में काइंड है, जो वाकई में केयर करते हैं, जो जो those who have concern for community. But we don't want to get out of our family bounds. We don't want to get out of our 4 people, 5 people, 10 people circle and be willing to receive from everything and everybody. That's where I'm coming from. The moment we get open to receive, for example, if not anything else, if you wouldn't get open to receive from this call that I'm doing right now, right? You wouldn't be getting these conversations and so many other people that you're connecting to over here, right? This is when you say, yes, okay, fine, I would like to receive whatever it is giving to me. You didn't know what we are going to do in the first day, right? But you said yes, and then you're every day persisting, you're consistently coming, and you're gifting, you're receiving. When I'm saying only receiving, I'm not saying only what I'm talking here. It's also each one who's talking here. Like, for example, what Sanju said yesterday, and like, different people who are talking. So there are so many people who are bringing their wisdom, their life experiences, their conversations, and then all put together. This is like community. But we think community is Hindu, community is Marwadi, or community is, vegetarian, non-vegetarian, or community is uh, this particular family. But there is more. There is so much more that if we work to explore that bigger part of the world, what we think as our own is just this much. How much ever money you may have, how many ever people you may be connected to, Still, your world is just this much, and the bigger world is so big or more bigger than that. But we are just kind of confined into this small space, and that is why we can't open up our minds, and we can't open up our, you know, the travel. See that there's this beautiful quote, right? That in 5 years from now, you'll be as good as the people you meet, the travel you do, and the books you read. Okay, it really opens up our minds to things which we can't even imagine. I wouldn't ever be able to imagine that I would be sitting in a place like this one day if I wouldn't have said yes to this. Simple. If I have to say just now, not even past or anything, even now, even after being traveling so much and everything, still, if I keep thinking about, okay, do I want to spend money on this? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? No, what is more important? This, that. Then I wouldn't be able to experience this. And if there's an opportunity, so we how we usually live, we all live in a either or universe, either this or this. We think that we can't have this and this. मतलब अगर काम करना है, बहुत सारा काम है, तो हाँ, difficult or hard work and relaxation together, hard work and ease together. We there are so many things we can't put the two together in our heads. We think, oh, with this is not possible. And we live in an either or universe most of the times. But when we start coming out of either or and say that, okay, I like this and I would like to have this also. I like my work and I would also like to have relaxation. I would love to have money, but I would also like to be able to gift or do charity and do more things, in life other than what money can gift or buy. So, for a very long period of time, I used to think that the people who are, say for example, running behind money, okay, दिन रात बस पैसा 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 पैसा, and the people who are very simple and not minimalist living and this and that, oh, these are two very different people, and though there's a huge gap between the two and they can never coincide. But when I started working with so many industrialists and people who have like shitloads of money, but when you look at a person from inside, when I'm working with them one on one, I realize there's absolutely no difference between me and them. There's absolutely no difference between, even if you talk about, oh, when who we are when compared to our maids and the people who work for us, there's no difference between us and them also in the inside. It is just that we are too busy seeing only the outer environment. We are too busy looking at the external that we never get time to see the inside of any person. And inside of every person is beautiful. Like literally every person in the world. The only thing that you have to do is spend some quality time with them. And then you will find that, oh my God, like literally, if I spend some time with a couple of weeks or couple of days with some person, I can see even that, the beauty and, the divinity of that person. So that is, again, it's a choice. Do I want to invest that much time in trying to find the beauty of each person? But how does that choice become a way of life? Tell me.
I think you attract such people because that's your inner being, which is.
When
I just feel if you're a kind soul and if you are very grounded and you like that. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm losing the track. So it's you are the magnet. I feel you attract such people in life. For me, it's
Yes,
been
you
like that.
do. Yes, you do. But at the same time, when you connect to your inner beauty and your inner divinity,
Yes. Yes.
Then you can see it in another. The primary thing that we all have to do is first connect to our inner beauty and our inner divinity. Then we can see it everywhere. I do these shamanic journeys, right? In that it is like there's a, for example, this is a tree, so the tree becomes a portal, and in your imagination you go into the tree, the roots of the tree, and then you connect to the plant and animal world, and then you connect to people's world, and then you connect to the spirit world. So there are different advanced ways. So I've done all the, like, the basic and the advanced. ऐसे ही बैठे बैठे for me, sometimes I keep doing all this khurapat innovations in my what I've learned and my own things. So one day, I don't know what struck me. I said, okay, I want to connect to the spirit of Bandana and connect to the spirit of Krishna. Okay. And I want to find out what is my relationship with Krishna. Of course, I can't tell the whole journey. It's a long one. But the most beautiful thing was, like, for example, in your imagination, the drumming is going on, the music is going on, and you're entering the tree. And then you're going down the roots, and there's this whole plant and animal world. And then everywhere, in every blade of grass, every bird, every animal, everywhere I see Krishna. And then the message comes that you asked to connect to the spirit of Krishna, that is, which is everywhere. Everything is Krishna. I didn't even realize, I mean, theoretically we know that God is everywhere and everything. But otherwise, when I do a journey, for example, if I say connect to the spirit of Kiran, I will see Kiran's spirit, that's all. But when I said connect to the spirit of Krishna, I was like, everything that I was seeing was Krishna. I was like, I just said, thank you, Krishna, for giving me even this thought of doing this journey. Just this, how did this thought even come to me? I am not at all capable. कोई हैसियत ही नहीं है मेरी, like, literally. But it just came, and that first moment of entering into that journey was like, oh my God, we never realized this. That he's हर कण में है भगवान. But बोलना और actually जानना बहुत फर्क होता है. बहुत फर्क होता है. And then I was like, okay, now fine, I got it. He's everywhere. Everything is Krishna. Where is Bandana?
Bandana is also Krishna.
No,
A part of him.
the beauty was I saw, like, for example, whatever Krishna idol, I see in the heart of him. I saw my picture in the heart of him. I was like, oh my God, this is the best journey ever I've done. So yeah, I mean, so no, it won't strike to anybody to do such things. Ki, oh, let me connect and ask what is my connection with the divine and all of that. Thanks to my mom and my deep-rooted, you know, inclination and devotion towards Krishna and the Bhagavad Gita that I've been reading from my childhood and all of that, I get inspired to explore more deeper. There was this Bhagavad Katha that I attended of 7 days of one Shastri ji. 3 things he said, that if you want to, like, actually connect to divinity, means to Krishna, he said. But for me, now it's just consciousness. I wouldn't say only Krishna. It's any god, every god, any religion, every religion. So he said कि स्वयं को जानना, ईश्वर को जानना, means he said Krishna को जानना, स्वयं को जानना, कृष्ण को जानना और भक्ति को जानना. ये तीनों जान लिया तो हो गया काम. But to know yourself, we want to know God by reading religious books and talking to religious people, or listening to religious, those pravachans and stuff like that. But how many of us even step into the discovery of knowing yourself without any barriers that, yeah, now I would like to know me completely. Who am I? That who am I question. And then when you know you know God in through whatever external ways, and then when you know you internally, and then this time comes, and when you have been that, it requires devotion to be able to know both. It's an automatic thing. Devotion is a part of knowing yourself and knowing God. So once you get into that space, you cannot hate anything. You just can't hate anything. You can't hate any experience also. Experiences of life, good, bad, bitter. Somebody shouted at me, somebody said this, somebody said that. Immediately you will come back to you. In that moment you may get agitated, you may get angry, you may get feel, why did this person tell this to me? I'm going to get back to him. I'm going to shout back. I'm going to tell this to this person. All of that is possible. And it happens with me also. It's not like, oh, I'm enlightened. But at the same time, when you have traveled far enough to know yourself and know God, then you can't stay long enough in that energy. You can't dwell in that anger, the hatred, the non-contributing stuff that we all carry, burdens, and you'll come back. You'll come back to the divinity. You'll come back to love. You'll come back to compassion. You'll come back to yourself, who you are at the core of your being. Now that has been my journey. I don't know. Looks like it's, if I say 10 years of healing, then if I say 20 years of my marriage, I learned a lot. Or if I say 27 years, or if I say like 49 years of my life, but I think it's lifetimes. It doesn't happen in one life. I don't believe that it can happen in one life, but at the same time, in one life, we can begin somewhere. We can start our journey to knowing ourselves and knowing God, and knowing devotion. So this doesn't mean I'm kind of propagating Hinduism or Krishna. No, it can be Jesus Christ, it can be Allah, it can be Mahavir, it can be Guru Nanak, it can be anybody. It doesn't matter what it is. Knowing that there is something beyond, knowing that there is a greater power, knowing that there is a creator, a supreme divine creator, with whom if we connect to the creator within us, and then our creative forces are at the maximum, and that is what brings me to places like this. Brings me to people like this, brings me to doing the actions that I do, and also brings me to not be vested in the outcome. That okay, whatever the outcome may be, it's fine, I'm just doing my bit. To come to this space is such a, like, if not 100%, but it's like at least say 80-90% liberated, that yeah, fine, I mean, everything is going perfectly, everything is perfect, all experiences are great, all experiences, the good, bad, beautiful, ugly, everything brings something beautiful to our life. So we can do Soul's Temple today on connecting to the divinity within, if you're all up for that, or you have any other questions that you want to. I was just thinking that Sanju didn't come today, and here she is. We were just going to start the affirmations, and you're here.
I'm so glad I didn't miss it.
Yeah, and there are two dogs playing there that I'm seeing, and there are two children on the other bank. So
So you're traveling and you're at your nature's.
absolutely. Now I'm going to be here for at least a week. Let's see beyond.
Do we have Soul's Temple tomorrow also then?
Tomorrow is what? Sunday.
Yeah, छुट्टी है कल या करेंगे?
नहीं, कल छुट्टी इसलिए है क्योंकि tomorrow I have a class at 10:30 and I have to do, it's like something that I'm doing for the first time. So I have to make some preparations and stuff for that.
Okay.
So that's why tomorrow chutti. And then tomorrow evening, I don't know if the Facebook live is happening. There might be a Facebook live also in the evening tomorrow, but that they will confirm to me. So, so that's why I've kept Sundays off for the regular Souls Temple. But anyway, I mean, what we're doing is good enough already. So yeah. So see today what I'm wearing.
Wow. Nah.
I just felt like I don't know. I didn't even know that I'm going to talk all this today. But just morning, I opened my suitcase and the first thing was this. I was like, okay, fine. I'm happy, Krishna. Thank you for everything. I'm going to keep you with me close today, in my entire day. So yeah. Um, so this is a conversation about Sanju because you were in there. It's about connecting to the divinity within. Only then you can actually know the divinity outside, the divine outside. And before I start with my Soul's Temple, or maybe after Soul's Temple, I'll do that. There's a poem that I'd written long back about my relationship with Krishna, my relationship with the divine. Okay. I feel like just reading that today. But I have to search for that. I'm not sure where it is written. However, until then, I'll do that later. Doesn't matter. So we can all close our eyes. Okay. And uh, connect to the heart center. Connect to your heart center. Breathe into your heart center 3 deep breaths. Very deep breaths into your heart center. And then exhale through your mouth anything that may be unloving. Anything that is not connected to love. And once you are breathing into your heart center, if you can sense what is the color that you see inside, or any metaphor, how does the heart look like? Or how does if people are not visual, how does the heart feel like? How is the heartbeat? Connect to your heartbeat. If you can't sense it, if you can't see it, then touch your heart center with your hands and feel the vibration, feel the heartbeat. And when you're feeling this vibration and this heartbeat, say that my heartbeat is my soul's temple. 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 The inhalation and exhalation of my breath is my soul's temple. The inhalation and exhalation of my breath is my soul's temple. The inhalation and exhalation of my breath is my soul's temple. The inhalation and exhalation of my breath is my soul's temple. The inhalation and exhalation of my breath is my soul's temple. The inhalation and exhalation of my breath is my soul's temple. The inhalation and exhalation of my breath is my soul's temple. Breathing into the divinity within me and breathing out to the divinity in you is my soul's temple. Breathing in to the divinity within me and breathing out to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Breathing in to the divinity within me and breathing out to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Breathing into the divinity within me and breathing out to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Breathing into the divinity within me and breathing out to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Breathing into the divinity within me and breathing out to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Breathing into the divinity within me and breathing out to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Connecting to the divinity within me and connecting to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Connecting to the divinity within me and connecting to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Connecting to the divinity within me and connecting to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Connecting to the divinity within me and connecting to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Connecting to the divinity within me and connecting to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Connecting to the divinity within me and connecting to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Connecting to the divinity within me and connecting to the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Acknowledging the divinity within me and acknowledging the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Acknowledging the divinity within me and acknowledging the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Acknowledging the divinity within me and acknowledging the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Acknowledging the divinity within me and acknowledging the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Acknowledging the divinity within me and acknowledging the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Acknowledging the divinity within me and acknowledging the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Acknowledging the divinity within me and acknowledging the divinity of you is my soul's temple. Being in touch with the divinity within me constantly and being in touch with the divinity of you on a regularly, frequently is my soul's temple. Being in touch with the divinity of you and me frequently is my soul's temple. Being in touch with the divinity of you and me frequently is my soul's temple. Being in touch with the divinity of you and me frequently is my soul's temple. Being in touch with the divinity of you and me frequently is my soul's temple. Being in touch with the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Being in touch with the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Loving the divine and the human in me and of you is my soul's temple. Loving the divine and the human in me and of you is my soul's temple. Loving the divine and the human in me and of you is my soul's temple. Loving the divine and the human in me and of you is my soul's temple. Loving the divine and the human in me and of you is my soul's temple. Loving the divine and the human in me and of you is my soul's temple. Honoring the divinity of you and me together is my soul's temple. Honoring the divinity of you and me together and equally is my soul's temple. Honoring the divinity of you and me together and equally is my soul's temple. Honoring the divinity of you and me together and equally is my soul's temple. Honoring the divinity of you and me together and equally is my soul's temple. Honoring the divinity of you and me together and equally is my soul's temple. encouraging, rejoicing in being who you, in, no, encouraging the rejoicing of the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Encouraging the rejoicing of the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Encouraging the rejoicing of the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Encouraging the rejoicing of the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Encouraging the rejoicing of the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Being one with the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Being one with the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Being one with the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Being one with the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Being one with the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Being one with the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Being one with the divinity of you and me is my soul's temple. Experiencing this oneness in every cell of my body is my soul's temple. Experiencing this oneness and communion in every cell of my body is my soul's temple. Experiencing this oneness and communion in every cell of my body is my soul's temple. Experiencing this oneness and communion in every cell of my body is my soul's temple. Experiencing this oneness and communion in every cell of my body is my soul's temple. Experiencing this oneness and communion with my body in every communion in every cell of my body is my soul's temple. Experiencing this oneness and communion in every cell of my body is my soul's temple. Experiencing this oneness and communion in every cell of my body is my soul's temple. Experiencing the oneness and communion with the earth is my soul's temple. Experiencing the oneness and communion with the earth is my soul's temple. Experiencing the oneness and communion with the earth is my soul's temple. Experiencing the oneness and communion with the earth is my soul's temple. Experiencing the oneness and communion with the earth is my soul's temple. Experiencing the oneness and communion with the earth is my soul's temple. Experiencing the oneness and communion with the earth is my soul's temple. Being open and willing to receive this communion day in and day out is my soul's temple. Being open and willing to receive this communion with the earth day in and day out is my soul's temple. Being open and willing to receive this communion with the earth day in and day out is my soul's temple. Being open and willing to receive this communion with the earth day in and day out is my soul's temple. Being open and willing to receive the communion with the earth day in and day out is my soul's temple. Being open and willing to receive the communion with the earth day in and day out is my soul's temple. Being open and willing to receive the communion with the earth day in and day out is my soul's temple. I am 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 my soul's temple. My body is 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 my soul's temple. This world 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 is my soul's temple. Radiating this moment, this moment's feeling into the entire world is my soul's temple. Radiating this feeling, radiating the feeling of this moment to all inhabitants on earth is my soul's temple. Radiating the feeling of this moment, the experience of this moment to all inhabitants on earth is my soul's temple. Radiating the feeling and experience of this moment to all inhabitants on earth is my soul's temple. Radiating the feeling and experience of this moment to all inhabitants on earth is my soul's temple. Radiating the feeling and experience of this moment to all inhabitants on earth is my soul's temple. Radiating the feeling and experience of this moment to all inhabitants on earth is my soul's temple. Cool. I want everybody to share how are you feeling in this moment. All of them one by one. Yeah, Kiran, I'll call out the names. Say,
Absolutely blissful.
how is the body
I
feeling?
I just forgot that I'm this one.
But how is the body feeling? That's why coming back
Uh,
to the body.
Very grateful, very relaxed, and no complaints, no cribbing, no complaints, nothing at all. I mean, I've forgotten everything.
Brilliant. Thank you very much
I
for
mean,
sharing.
that's honest sharing, because I've been to such places where you can connect to the divine inside you, and in every speck, in every blade of grass that I've traveled a lot to such places, and I can really experience what you're experiencing.
Everybody, all of us can, even if we have not been to those places.
Yeah.
It's not about being to that place. It's about the internal, shutting down the mental chatter and being connected. Our body is that place. Our body is that place. Provided we nurture our bodies, we give that relaxation to our bodies and minds and spirits, and not let it drift away from us in all this clutter of emotions that are unnecessary and not contributing. It's
It's absolutely a feeling of oneness.
that's about it. And see, it can't be a coincidence, right? In this 1 month, me having to come here and doing this for the world, it's going to go on YouTube. I don't know how many people are going to listen and whether or not people are going to listen. I don't know anything, but I know for a fact in this moment that anybody who listens to this, and if anybody listens to this on a regular basis, they'll definitely come to a space of less dis-ease and more ease in the body. Yeah. So, and sometimes it's just the energy that you're being, it's not the words that you're saying, right? The energy that you're being, which is reaching out to people through your words, because that's the way we communicate here. So yeah, thank you, Kiran.
Thank
Gunjan,
you.
how are you feeling? You'll have to unmute and speak.
There was so much silence inside, and I could only hear the bird chirping, chirping, chirping. I could feel that I'm sitting over there with you and doing it myself.
Yeah,
I could
that's
easily feel that. And I've been doing a lot of pranic healing touch and heart meditation. I mean, regularly I keep doing that.
yeah.
Not very oftenly, but I keep doing it.
Huh.
So I know what is it about getting in the center of the heart and
Right.
how it feels, the negativity, how it is gone. I've almost gone through all that stages actually.
Stages. Yeah.
It's already happened.
Yeah.
So I was feeling very that itni shanti hai ki I can spend another hour just sitting like this and I can just relax myself and think nothing about. I'm not in
Yeah,
a hurry to do my work, my order, my activities. Couldn't think about anything else. Totally
yeah.
different feeling.
And with this feeling, when you sit and work, the work itself will be different.
Yes,
the
definitely.
the energy that you're putting into your work, creativity, the flow of work, everything will be different. The
No
designs
doubt.
and everything will be so much more better if we all could spend 1 hour with ourselves every day doing whatever we like to do, not necessarily Soul's Temple, whether it's twin heart meditation or whether it's whatever Kiran must have been doing before or whatever people have already been practicing. I'm just getting people back in touch with their divinity. It's not about one particular way of life, right? It is not at all one that
Maybe
you
I'm
have to.
so much. Yeah, tell me. Sorry. Tell
Yeah,
me,
so
tell me.
that's what I'm saying. It's not about one particular way to achieve that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sit at home and feel the same, and at the same time you can be willing to also go out and experience that. So yeah.
I have been doing yoga in past almost like 7 to 8 years.
Mm.
And in the initial journey was difficult for me because of not conceiving and not becoming a mother. So I had a lot of emotionally upset a lot.
Yeah.
And even during yoga process, I used to cry a lot. Like immediately I'm doing the asana and I used to cry off.
Mm.
And the feeling was only that I could become a mother. Why?
Mm.
But after 2, 3 years of regressive practicing and doing it, that thought went away. Might be God has chosen me not to have more difficulties or not to be with this. Rather, He's given me 100 kids
Yeah.
to teach them
Yes. You
and
have so
share
many
my
children.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you will only handle 1 or 2. I'm handling so many. I think
Yes.
that's more than enough. And that positive change which I got after doing 2, 3 years of yoga,
Yoga.
my whole mental, emotional, physical level all has totally changed. Or you keep saying from the first day, it's like, yeah, I know it. I've already gone through
Yes.
that stage. So
Yes.
I've already been to that stage with pranic healing and yoga I'm still doing it. It is
Yes.
like mentally it gives me so much free that 1 hour is like me time.
Yes.
And I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it.
Yeah. And that is what it is. That 1 hour, which is your me time, and maintaining that, whatever it
Yes.
may be, whichever form it may be. But then that. And even for some people, it can be just singing bhajan kirtan, and that is also okay.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't
anything.
also have to be this or that or that. There
In
need
many
could be,
forms.
yeah, any particular form of it, right? That 1 hour for myself is so important. It's so
Of lately, it is walking in the evening, brisk walking with Soul's Temple.
oh lovely. That's amazing.
So
How
this
does
has
it look?
changed. Like this is the time when I do yoga actually. So I'm
Right.
listening to you that I've changed my timings because I want
Yeah.
to listen to you also. And
Yes.
evening I go for brisk walk. I need to do 1 hour of exercise definitely to get that me time.
And I'm
And people
sure,
are
you will see the changes internally, externally, even in your environment if you're doing this regularly. Okay.
yes, yes,
It's brilliant. So, yeah, thank you for sharing. Shashi.
Uh, yeah, I just landed in India on Wednesday and have been thoroughly jet lagged, and I haven't slept more than 2 3 hours in a month. Sorry, in a week. So after this exercise, and you're saying to be in the body. That's how I'm saying. Body felt. Firstly, when my eyes was closed, I felt I'm there in the nature with you. So that was this, to echo what Kunjal said. The birds chirping. I felt I was in the forest. And I don't know, I felt really tired in the sense like, yes, maybe now I can sleep. For me, I think I need that. Um,
Yeah.
so that was really good.
Yeah,
And
maybe your body just needs to relax, and that's fine.
yeah,
You can,
yeah, yeah. So
that's
I'm looking forward to sleeping finally a good chunk of hours after the call.
yeah. Have a good sleep.
Thank you.
Salima, you want to say anything? Okay. she's taking time. Pallavi, are you there?
Yeah, hi, Vandana. Good morning.
Good morning. Tell me.
Uh, it was wonderful today. I was just trying to concentrate as this is my new journey. I've just started,
Right.
and um, I could just hear the birds chirping very nicely. I was trying to concentrate very nicely, and I was feeling I'm there with you.
Uh,
And thank you so much for your support. And I'm just feeling ki you have joined I think long back, and I'm of your age, and I'm just starting. I don't know when will I reach where I want to reach.
there is no time frame of certainty. You just have to make a choice, and the moment you made a choice, it's done.
Yes, thank you so much. In fact, Hina Shah has given me your link, and I've joined her.
Okay.
You,
Yeah, you told me. I think some other day you said the same thing.
yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm trying to join both the sessions. Yeah, maybe in the morning, maybe in the afternoon. I'm trying to connect so much. So I want
Doesn't matter. You can join any session, whichever works for you, whichever is convenient for you. You can join that.
both are convenient. I'm trying to make both convenient. In fact, I'm skipping my walk and I want to even join even evening batch also so I can be more with you.
No, no, you can do your work. You otherwise you might just get bored after every day too much of.
but this talking with you makes me realize that I want to do so many things and I'm not concentrating on anything. मुझे ये भी करना है, मुझे ये भी करना है, मुझे वजन कम भी करना है. Many things I want to run. This is what I'm focusing after talking with you.
Okay, so write it all down. Whatever comes, just write it down.
Yes.
Writing it down is like
Yes.
a brilliant way of putting your thoughts into paper, and it
Yes.
gets
Yes.
created.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, the sound was very thing from your end. I don't know what was happening. So thank you, Pallavi. And Sanju?
Yeah, hi, Vandana.
Yeah, tell
Yeah,
me.
today morning, I think since I wasn't feeling too well in the night, and then again somebody had called up at 11 for some doctor's this thing. So, मेरा morning alarm, मैं usually alarm से पहले उठ जाती हूँ. I wake up at 5:30. I'm a very early riser. And then today, for some reason, I didn't get up. And when the alarm rang, my husband just switched off the alarm. He thought कि संजू और कभी सोती है तो सोने दो.
Sone do. Correct.
And when
Yeah.
I woke up, I saw 7 and I like rushed. I was like, I'll miss my morning dose of happiness. And so when you're talking about oneness and you're talking about the divinity, so you know what came to my mind was that I was as if I felt as if I was moving into a higher level of consciousness, and I was talking to the divine in me that, can you help me achieve the purpose that I've come to this earth for, so that I'm an instrument of a positive change around me, and whoever comes and meets me, I'm able to see the divine in them, and they're able to see the divine in me, was the feeling that I was getting. So yeah, thank you
Beautiful.
so much for helping me experience that oneness, helping me experience that divinity, that for that moment.
Yeah.
I hope it carries in me forever.
Yeah. Instead of hoping, let's do it every day in action. Connecting to ourselves, the divinity first, primarily connecting to the divinity within us.
Yes.
Only then we can connect actually truly to the divine outside, outside us. So yeah, it's more of the inward journey than the outward journey. More of making yourselves happier, making yourself healthier, making yourself more cheerful, more joyful, and then outside change is a byproduct.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cool. I think everybody has spoken. Salima didn't unmute. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for
Tomorrow?
creating.
Since you said tomorrow, means we're
Oh,
doing tomorrow.
today's. Oh, shit. I
You
just.
forget.
You got
You are
you.
so connected to us that you don't want to leave us alone.
Okay, fine. Maybe we can do it.
Ah,
We can do like a half an hour at 7:30. We can do. मतलब
Done.
7:30
whatever's convenient.
because thoda sa, although I don't think I'm going to sleep late here, but I might just go for a walk and come and
No, we
you
are
know.
okay even if you want to take a break.
If you
So
take a break is good. Enjoy the place.
Yeah.
yeah,
Or you guys can meet as a group. Even if Bandana doesn't join, we can meet as a group and we can do it.
that y'all can also do definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you all want to sleep on Sunday, you can also sleep.
I've sent the invite to some
I
people,
want to sleep.
Vandana. I think they'll be joining during the day.
Okay, cool. Today 3 o'clock, Neelam is coming, and we might have another topic. If anyone wants
Wow.
to join the 3 o'clock today.
Wow.
Okay,
So,
because
3 o'clock link, can you send here, or should we join the group and then we get the link? Can you send the link?
I'll put the link on the morning group.
Yeah, how about Bandana, if you can put the link for all the three, because on all the groups you'll be sending the same videos. So I don't want to join all the groups. In case if you feel
The
comfortable,
morning
if you
group, right? You're on the morning group, isn't it?
Yes, I'm on the morning group. If you can send the link of the 3 o'clock as well as the 6 o'clock. So any other day when I'm comfortable, I can at least join because I'll have the link to all the
Oh,
classes.
but then that will confuse the people actually. You know,
okay.
3 links in the same group, people will just be
Okay.
like, oh, what's going on?
Can you just personally send me then? All the
Yeah,
three
I'll
links?
send it to you personally.
Okay, thank
Okay.
that
If
sounds
you're coming at 3 o'clock, I'll send the 3 o'clock link to you personally. I'll send 3 and 6 to you personally.
yes.
You can keep it on your personal chat because otherwise, what happens? The people who are joining
I
regularly,
understand. Yeah, I
they'll
understand.
get confused. Okay, which is the
Yeah.
link? Okay,
Done.
chalo.
Didi, yesterday's link you not shared.
Which
Yesterday
one?
evening. Yesterday evenings.
Yesterday evening I recorded, but something happened. That recording didn't come out.
Okay.
So I haven't. It's not there actually. And yesterday I think
Then fine.
it was a conversation. Yeah, but it was an interesting conversation yesterday. There was this girl who had COVID, and she said, "वैसे तो I'm not very symptomatic, but my loss of taste and loss of smell." But then, somehow I just got intuitive that there's more to it. And I started talking about what is taste for you, what is smell for you, and all of that. And then it came about enjoyment, about relaxation. And we went deeper, deeper, deeper. And she said, she got married during the lockdown. And so
Okay.
she couldn't like really enjoy the wedding things and, the stuff later. So it all created this need for isolation from everything that's going on and, just be with herself because she didn't get time to process it all. The dreams that didn't work out when the wedding was not that grand as it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be last April. So, all of those things came up and it was beautiful to see that sometimes how so-called illness, and a 14 days of isolation can be so rewarding because since 3 days she's detected positive and she's coming every day in the evening. She has online office and then evening she comes. So she's now going deeper and actually processing those parts of this 1 year which she didn't even look at because newly married, has taking care of family, new family, adjustment and this and that. But then what about that girl who had dreams that the marriage is supposed to be like this? Then I'll go travel abroad for a honeymoon and, all of that. But none of that happened. So sometimes we think only the bigger things are big, right? Bada problem koi aa gaya, cancer ho gaya, COVID ho gaya, blah, blah, blah. But these small dreams that we have, okay, when my marriage is going to be like this. I'm going to travel to, say, for example, Mauritius, and I'll have a fun time with my hubby. And when all of those don't happen, we make peace with it. We say कि हाँ ठीक है कोई बात नहीं है अभी पूरा दुनिया में ये हो रहा है तो क्या है. But then the child within who did feel bad at that time, who did feel कि, why did this happen? Why my marriage? It had to happen. Why now? Right? All of that. So when all of that was coming, it was so much of she was like, because earlier there was so much resistance to even have a relaxed mind and body. And then when we went deeper, it came to a space of, oh my God, like, I think now I can really relax. So these are the emotions which we have completely unacknowledged and unseen. And because, oh, everybody is facing it. So how can, you know, we are not exceptional. सिर्फ मेरे को ही दुख नहीं है, पूरी दुनिया में दुख है, तो अब मेरा दुख इतना बड़ा भी नहीं है. All that we tell to ourselves, right? That it's not significant. But when it is significant, it is significant until it becomes insignificant. For example, like how you shared not being a mother. Till it was significant, it was significant. We cannot completely cut off that part. कि हाँ था, एक टाइम पे लगा कि हाँ माँ नहीं बनी हूँ मैं, या बन नहीं पा रही हूँ, या whatever. But then हाँ, one day it changed. When the realization came, it came. And it changed. Good, we progressed. Yoga, pranic healing, or whatever it is. The thing is, but until we should never discount that part of the pain and say that it is nothing, because that was also equally important for us to be here where we are today. If that pain wasn't there, whether it's a small thing like a not having a grand wedding, I mean, for me it's a small thing, but maybe for people it's a big thing also. Why I'm saying is because it's all external tam jam, but whether it's that, or whether it's like a big thing like, oh, I don't have a baby, because for me that is big. Okay, so whether it is small or big doesn't matter. It is a pain that we have experienced. We got to honor that also equally, because that pain got us here. Every pain has a purpose. You know, every pain has a purpose, and every pain has a learning. And if we could get into that space of, okay, fine, what is this trying to teach me? Now, for you, it can be like, you know, that you're teaching 100 kids, whatever you're teaching, and adding more, to creativity and this and that. Maybe, I mean, I know this is assumption. Maybe if you had your own kid, you wouldn't have even time to do all of that.
Yes.
Isn't it? You
True.
can't be reaching out to those 100 children who are learning
Definitely.
painting from you, who are learning design from you, and craft from you. So this is where we never, like, for example, if I would have been with family, full joint family like I was, मैं ये सब तो नहीं कर पाती. Obviously नहीं कर पाती. Right? So, but if the creator's wish is that you reach out to like 10,000 people, then you have to give up those 10 people, right? Or that desire of having those 10 people all the time with you, right?
Very
Then you get something bigger. And so, yeah, I mean, it's not about sacrifice or compromise. I'm not using those words because it's not at all that for me. It's just recognizing that there is so much more that the creator wants me to do. And that is why he didn't give me one thing. And it's fine. Isn't it? It's beautiful. So yeah, thank you for sharing. And because it's nice to be able to spell out our pain and the purpose and the learning and whatever we have done to come here. Because that inspires a lot of more people. That, okay, oh, this is also a possibility. That we can also do yoga every day, or we can also learn pranic healing, or, you know, somebody can say something else. So this whole platform that I have designed for this 1 month is not only for Soul's Temple. That is why the first day I wrote Soulful Conversations and Soul's Temple. So this is what I enjoy, this soulful conversations. And when people are being vulnerable, courageous to talk about their pain and the glory and the good and the bad and everything, and not feel anything about it. And whatever we are feeling, we are working on it, changing it, and making it, getting neutral towards it. So that's so important. These conversations are so important. And this, I can see these conversations are going to reach a lot of, not just this YouTube video, it's this act. You in your own place, you with your family members will talk. Kiran will talk to her, say, family members, clients, friends. You know, so each of you, to the people that you are connected to, you're going to spread it in your own way. not in the same exact same way, but you're going to spread this energy into your surrounding as well. So that is the desire, that it has to just reach out to the world, like,
Yeah, as
every
Gary said,
nook and
we're all connected to 300,000 people, each one
yeah.
of us. So,
So
when the energy shift, it's the shift of, energy in the
for
entire realm.
everybody, and this is where, like, at the end of this month, I mean, I know I can't be vested in the outcome, but my desire, definitely my desire is that, the cases of corona that we are seeing increasing by the day must at least come to a standstill, or at least, if it gets to zero, that would be like the ultimate miracle maybe. But I'm not like that ambitious. I can just like say it must come down in every city, every country, and it must we must all start living a regular life. Is That's what my desire is, and then whatever the divine wishes. Chalo.
I'm feeling you
See.
come so much into the vastness of everything. Like I sometimes came to you and joined you saying that I'm feeling very lonely and I have just a small family and things like that. But today I feel I can connect to everything and everybody.
Yeah, we
And
all can.
yeah, so I feel your heart expands,
Yes.
and so you're not
Or
alone. You can
if
even
you
talk.
start opening,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
start accepting people also.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. And Vipassana is about that, right? In Vipassana, that Mangal Maitri they do in the last day,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
10-day
yeah. It's
Vipassana.
beautiful. Yeah,
Tera Mangal, Mera Mangal, Sabka Mangal Hoye Re. That
so
is such a
beautiful, so beautiful.
beautiful kirtan. I just
I
love,
listen to it every morning.
yeah. So that is something, I think these are universal prayers. These are not one God, one religion, one community. These are universal. I mean, that I think everything good should come to me, everything good should come to you, everything good should come to everybody in the world. That's a universal intention. And such people like Mr. Goenka, who created Vipassana, 180 centers across the world, what a gift their life has been. Wo chale gaye, but look at what they have left, in the world. I mean, that is what I still remember. One workshop in which Madhu Kamra ma'am, she's an English teacher in Raipur, in a college for 21 plus years. She'd been teaching then in 2008. And this program was about I, me, myself, Women's Day, facilitating women entrepreneurs and stuff like that. So in Raipur, that was a big deal. Her name was too big because she was a beautiful English teacher. And in Raipur, English is not like very prevalent like other cities. So for Raipur people, it's like, oh my God, a good English teacher is like a blessing. Okay. For say something in Chennai, it'll be like, hi, everybody talks English in nursery. But in Raipur, it's like even after college, people don't know how to talk in English. So for that, even an English teacher is such a huge contribution, a good, sincere English teacher. So we had my company where I was working, we had facilitated her and two more people who owned a school and stuff like that. The Vibhuti Dugar, she's one of my friends. She organized that event completely. She's into event organizing and NLP and a lot of things. So at that time, she made everybody say that what would you be like to be written in your eology, like when you die on the newspapers with your photo, what is the statement you would like to be written? Okay, she made everybody do that activity. That was the first time I experienced something like this, because she read a lot of books and everything. She's a trainer. She inspired me a lot to become a trainer also. Honestly, she's younger, much younger to me. She's 1982 or 83 born something. Okay, like 11 years younger to me. But I used to get very inspired when she used to make us do these beautiful activities. So this lady, I don't remember anything anybody else said, but this lady's line stayed with me. It still stays with me. I've shared it with like 1,000 people, and I might share with 10,000 more people in life. She said, in my eology, I would like to be written a life re-gifted to God. When I heard
You
that, right, I was like, oh my God, how can even a person think this way? Like how you're saying you go into the vastness. For me, that time it was like just me, my family, my children, only like 9 of us, and all the stress and all the worries and all the everything that we can, any regular life is. But when she said, right, a life re-gifted to God, I started asking, like, how can one live a life re-gifted to God? What a thought! What a thought! Like, and then she didn't say anything big. She said that मैं जो English सिखा रही हूँ अभी 21 साल से सिखा रही हूँ और 20 साल तक ऐसे ही सिखाती रहूँ. That will be a life re-gifted to God. She never made anything small or big. Nothing was significant, insignificant. You know, there was beauty in that woman that I saw, and she's like externally beautiful, gorgeous looking, and beautiful person. That day, I got so inspired by that one line. Just, just that one line. And I have shared this in so many of my workshops that just like I got inspired, maybe one person may get inspired or 10 people may get inspired. That, like, asking for a life, living a life that is re-gifted to God. It's beautiful. So these are the things
Beautiful.
which I've met, like, thankfully, thanks to God, thanks to the lovely people I have in my life. I've met some amazingly beautiful people in my life who have given me these small things which just stay in my heart. That, yeah, man, this is what, not exactly this, of course. I came back home at that time, and I was telling my husband and my children, I was like, मेरे को क्या लिखना है अगर मैं मरूंगी तो. So at that time, where my thought process was, I was like, कि ना, I was telling my son, तू सुन ना, मेरी ना ऐसे मैं बहुत बुढ़ी होके मरूंगी तो मेरी बुढ़ी फोटो वोटो मत लगाना, एकदम यंग ऐसे स्माइलिंग फोटो लगाना. एंड उसके नीचे ऐसे लिख देना, a smile that stays in our hearts forever, even when she's gone. So mine was that simple. So my son is, हाँ हाँ अभी आप मर नहीं रहो, छोड़ो, बाद में बात करेंगे उसके. So I like, हाँ हाँ अभी बहुत टाइम है. So yeah, man, it's fun sometimes to do these simple things. Like, for example, going around and asking all your family members that if there's something called eology, and when you're going to die, what would you like people to talk about you, your family members to say about you? And it can be so beautiful listening to, even going there and thinking that way. That, okay, what would I like? When I die, what would I like people to say about me? It can be very simple, it can be big or anything, but yeah, I mean, these are interesting exercises to do, activities, which really, uh, these are thought provoking, and we have books like Robin Sharma's Who Will Cry When You Die. Such books are such inspiring books and amazing books to be read. So yeah, on this note, we sign off. I'll see you on Monday. Sunday break. Bye bye.